All right, so we're going to learn how to convert from one metric unit to another. And so we're going to use this little line here to help you just to get started. But once you get the hang of it, you don't really need to use this. So following our directions, we're going to put our pencil on the unit that we're starting with. So if I'm using this problem down here, 410 centimeters equals how many millimeters? My starting point would be centimeters. So that would be right here. So I'm going to put my pencil here. Second step says to move your pencil to the unit you want to convert to, making sure to stop at each dot. Remember the direction and count the number of moves it takes to get there. So if this is where I'm starting, because that's the starting point of my problem, I'm wanting to end up at millimeters, which in this case is right next to it. So I'm going to count how many moves it takes me to get there and which direction I'm going. So I'm going to go one space and I moved to the right. So the third step tells me I'm going to move the decimal point in the first number, 410, the same number of moves and in the same direction. Now when I look at this number 410, there is no decimal. So you have to remember that when it's not visibly seen in the problem, it's always found at the end of the number there. Okay, so I'm actually going to write it above so you can see it a little bit better. So 410 would be there. So I'm going to move my decimal point one move to the right because that's what I did up there on the line. So one move to the right. Now my decimal's here, and any empty spaces I'm going to fill in with a 0. So my new number then is 4,100. So that means that there are in 410 centimeters, there are 4,100 millimeters. All right, let's try the second one here. So our starting point is kilometers, which is here. My ending point is hectometers, is what that stands for, which is here. So I'm going to go one space to the right. This is the same way I did the other one. My decimal point would be here, since this is a whole number, one space to the right. I would fill in that empty space with a 0, so my answer would be 120 hectometers. Now you try it on your own. Good luck.